Hey learner, this is Nilesh Borate. So in this video we are going to see the PHP data types and the PHP variable. So first we will see that what is the data types in a PHP. So see, there are the different data types in PHP. So there is a one advantages in PHP is that there is no need to define a data type before the every variable. Depending on your value which are assigned to this variable, then its data type is automatically assigned to this variable. So there is no need to define explicitly data type like the other programming languages C, C++ and Java. But there are data types in a PHP which works internally. So see, first one is that the integer. So they can hold the whole numbers, positive numbers and the negative numbers. Then there is a float and a double next. So they can hold the floating point numbers. So some are the positive floating point number or the negative floating point numbers. Then string, it is a text or the group of characters. So they are represent in a double quotes or a single quotes. Then boolean, it can hold the true or the false value. Then array, they can hold the multiple value in a single variable. So it is a collection of elements. Object, it can hold the programming objects. So it is used in a classes and object concept. Then there is a one more, that is the resource. So this is a new one. So this is a special variable that hold the reference to the resource external to PHP. So it is the storing the reference of a function and the resources external to PHP. So we'll see details for this data type on upcoming videos. So next one is that the null. So every variable have the default data type is that the null. So it can hold the only one value, null means that the nothing. So next one is that the variables. So see here, what is the PHP variables? So variables are the container which is used to store the information. So advantages of PHP is that if you want to store any data to variable, then there is no need to declare the data type before the variable. You can directly assign the value to the variable. So PHP automatically casts the data type to the variable by using values. So see, in PHP every variable name begin with a $sign and then followed by a name. So see, these are the some examples. If you want to define a roll number as a variable, then your variable is look like this way: $roll number, then $name, $price. So dollar is a compulsory character before every name. Then there are the some rules of a variable. See here. So every variable start with a $sign. Then the variable name only start with the letters or the underscore. Variable name cannot start with a digit. So it is a case sensitive. Case sensitive means that if you declare the variable in lowercase, then you cannot use it in a uppercase in program. So every variable is a case sensitive. So do not use a predefined constant names. So in PHP there are the many predefined constants. So you cannot use as a predefined constant as a variable name. So see here, for example, PHP underscore version, PHP underscore OS, like this way. So these are the some predefined variables in a PHP. So you cannot use this constant as a variable name. Then do not use the reserved words or the keywords as a variable. For example, if, else, for, while, etc. So these are the rules of a variable. Then see that variable initialization. So every variable have assigned a one value. So this value is in a different data types like integer, float, string, boolean, array, etc. So there is no need to define the data type before the every variable. So this is the main advantages of a PHP. Depending on your value, the variable has a data type. So see here, 256 is the value which is assigned to this $roll variable. So this value is in a integer. So that's why this variable is in the integer data type. Then 25.5, this is a float or the double. then $price is in float or the double data type. Then ABC is in a double quote, means that this is a string. So $name variable is in a string data type. So let's see the one example. So here we open the bracket editor. So see here. So this is the previous program which we have already saw in previous video. So here we remove this code. Okay, so your program name is that the test.php. So we have add the new code in same program. So here add the one PHP script. So here we declare one value $a equal to 10 and we print this value echo value of a is equal to $a. So see here. So save these changes and we run this program. So see here in browser, this is your output, value of a is equal to 10. So 10 is the integer value. So $a has the integer data type. So if this 10 is in a double quote, so now $a is a string data type. So see here, save these changes. Again we refresh this page, see value of a is equal to 10. So depending on your value, this variable has to change the data type. If you declare the one variable $b and they doesn't assign the any value, means that this data type is that the null. So every variable have the default data type is the null data type. And when you assign the one value, then they can change this data type to the different data type. Now $b has the floating point data type. Okay. Test this basic code on your machine. So on next video we will see that the more details about this echo, and there is a one more printing function, that is a print, and what is the difference in between echo and the print. Okay. So till if you have any queries, then comment on our query in comment box. Like and subscribe the channel. See you on next video.